Hi, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video we are going to be looking at how to create brochure in CorelDraw 2020. Without further ado, let's step into it. So here is the surface of the application that we are going to be using, and this is the material we are going to be using for the project. So without further ado, let's step into it. Let me show you how. So you go over to this layer and change it to A4 automatically, change it to A4. Then you go over to rectangle 2, double click on that, automatically snap into page. Then you point your mouse to the edge of the object, hold Ctrl and keyboard, then you slide to the other side. When you get to the other side, right click, automatically copy paste. So right now let's create a basement in which we are going to put all these materials. So let's make a copy of this just like so. Good. Make a copy upward as well. Good. So make a copy down as well. Good. So group these two, then you hold shift key and keyboard, select the center object, then you hit C and E, automatically it aligns. So right now what we needed to do is to go over and make a copy. So before we go further, let's just glance the object just like so. Select the object, then click once again. How it shows up at the edges of the of the object, then you slide up just like so. So let's pull it down a little bit, then make it a bit wider. So right now the next step is to go over and let's ungroup these two, then we'll go over and change the color to deep green. If you want to make it deeper, you go over, double click on that, then you check on color view, so you can decide to make it a bit darker. Okay, so good. So right now what we are going to do is to sample this gold right here, drag the gold on top of this line, the upper line right here, release your mouse, then automatically so menu pops up and you choose copy all properties, automatically changes, then hit Ctrl for a repeat and keyboard for this as well. So that change. So make a copy of this background. So let's go over to transparency tool, then at the top menu right here you see the options of these tools right there. So number 1, no transparency. Number 2, uniform transparency. Number 3, fontaine transparency. Number 4, vector pattern transparency. Number bitmap pattern transparency. Let's hit on that. That's where we are going. So let's use this texture transparency. I think this is it. So then we'll go over to this place. You choose this one. Good. So right now make it a big bigger, then you go over to select black, change it to black right there. So right now what we are going to be doing is to let's make this green a bit lighter, then let's Powerclip this, let's bitmap that already, bitmap it, come back to bitmap. Good. So right now Powerclip into place. So let's adjust that. So make it bigger, then make the background a bit lighter to show the effects of what we are doing. Good. So can you see that? So let's go over to our polygon tool. Locate your polygon tool. Here it is. Click on that, then hold Control key on keyboard to draw a perfect polygon tool. Then you go over to its option, change it to 6, that is the angle. Let's change it to white. So right now, what we are going to do right now, let's change that to gold. Right click on the gold, copy that, then you make a copy inward just like so. So let's make that green. So make a copy inward again. Good. So right now we're going to use, let's just change that to green, the lower part of the object, green, then good, that's good. So right now what we are going to be doing is to make a copy, right click to disappear the outline, then you go over to make a copy downward. So let's group it first, then let's apply shadow just like so. Good. Ungroup that, go over to object, then break, drop shadow, automatically breaks, then you group it all up. So make a copy downward, then make a copy again to intersect each other just like so. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to just position these objects. So while make it bigger. Good. So right now what we needed to do now is to arrange all the text. So let's just go over and just ungroup this. This is the logo, position that so well. Then you hit Ctrl K to break that into pieces. Change this to let's use Morgan, the slimmest font ever, so make it bigger. So right now in this case, let's debold it, then position that so well. So let's change it to green, change it to green right here, then go over and position this, make that a lighter green, then make this let it be below the school name, make it bigger, align it left alignment, then shift it up, good. So let's position this closer to the school name, group it all up. So right now let's position it to the top of the brochure, center it within that. Good. So our next step right now is to just bring in this crutch, the weights design. So let's Ctrl page up on your keyboard, automatically pops up, then make it bigger. So right now what we are going to be doing right now is to just bring this up, then let's change it to white first. So we are going to be creating magic right here. So what we needed to do is to go over, let's change it to Trajan, hit OK, hit Ctrl K to break that into pieces. Just bring this down a bit. So right now let's just position the 30 to the top, make it bigger, then let's change it to gold, right drag the gold, then copy all properties, then hit Ctrl K to break into pieces, draw it closer, group the two together, then you make it bigger. So right now let's just turn this here to gold as well, then let's increase the tracking, hit on your shape tool, then you increase the tracking just like so, space it up, then you position it so well. Good. So right now let's group that group, then you drag it up, make it a bit smaller. So right now let's just ungroup. We are making use of the union, then let's group this together. So what we're going to be doing now is to just select, let's make it, title case. So let's go over to our font menu, then let's locate Hello Paris fonts. You can decide to use any font, but for this project I'm using Hello Paris. So let's make it a bit bolder. Right click on white, then go over to hit on F12. Let's stick in the outline, hit on rank up, then behind fill scale with object. Okay, so let's go over again to object. So I'm trying to make it thicker so that when we're applying color, it should look very visible and legible. So convert outline to object, then select the whole thing, wet it all up. So right now let's right click the code, and drag it on top of the reunion, release your mouse, then select copy or property. It changes everything. So Ctrl R on this, then you make it bigger, position it so well, just like so. Good. So right now let's position this, then move it closer, reduce the crest a little bit, then let's position it so well, just like so. Good. Group it all up. Good. So let's go over and position this to the bottom, then make this a bit bolder. So right now what we're going to do is to just let's group this, then you select this to picture Powerclip into place, then you hold Alt key, release the Alt key, position the picture so well. Good. Can you see that we are getting there? So let's change the back to green. So right now make a copy of the pattern that we created, make a copy, extract content, then let's go back, clip it to the back cover, then let's position it bigger. Good. Let's delete this. So right now the last but not the least is this. So let's go over and make that gold. So let's debold it, then hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, then let's make the 2022 bigger, then let's position it to intersect each other, then select the whole thing, group it, make it bigger, then you go over to your edition, so select shape tool, then you increase the tracking just like so, center it within the object, then pull up to position so well. Good. Can you see the outcome of what we created so far? This is the cover of a brochure, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button in case I have something valuable coming up next, so that you'll be benefit of what is about to show face on channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people can benefit from what we're sharing right now. Bye for now. See you in the next video.